All right, let's go. Where you from?
From Detroit, man. Detroit, Michigan.
Somebody was telling me, I think, you know Ice?
Yeah, I know Ice.
Yeah, she was
Yeah,
telling me you can
BMB.
flip. Yeah, she said you can flip a G out there, buy a house for a G out there. Somebody was telling me, I think, you know Ice? All right, we good
Yeah,
with
I know
that.
Ice.
So that's good. That one's good. Okay. All right, let me check the Facebook right quick.
Yeah.
Turn you on. They can hear me sing till we start. Dun, dun, dun. All right, one more link there. We can start. Let me see this DJ. This mod. That's DJ Periods. That's the thing about technology now. Now you gotta. It's good we got technology, but then you gotta check all that shit.
Yeah, man. This joint is amazing.
All right, so we good. For the start right now. All right. Welcome back to PoPolitickin.com, your home for self-help meets hip-hop. Make sure you go right now. We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitch, and we're also on Spotify, Apple Music. Type in PoPolitickin. Listen to my interviews since 2008. 1212 place to be with Dre Butterz. How you doing?
Excellent, man. What's popping with you?
Chill, man. I see some jerseys back there. So we do Eagles fan.
Yeah, man. This one of my homeboy studios. His brother is Antonio Harris, and he just got a bunch of they really into sports. So he got the studio set up, got all of the jerseys and stuff. Some of these his friends. So
okay. And then why you go by Dre Butterz?
I got the name probably when I was like 17. I was doing beats for this one cat that I started working with when I was young. He always called me Butterz. Like, man, I'm calling you Butterz because your beats is Butterz, and it stuck. I never really called myself that, but it just people around me was calling that, so it stuck.
So what would you use to make your beat? What kind of thing? What you?
Huh?
I said, what you use to make your beats? Like what instrument you use? Like you Interludes? Like what?
Oh, I use Logic, Pro Tools, FL. I started with Reason, so I'm a musician first because I've been playing in the church since I was like 6. Keyboard, drum.
You get to the next question. How you got involved with music?
It's a little static. I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I know. That's why you gotta be on the computer. Yeah, but I don't know what we gotta do. They say it already don't really work good on the phone. Can you hear me?
Something I gotta do?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's on your side. You good?
No, it's still coming every time you say something. I can't really hear it.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. They get in and get out, but yeah, that's why they be saying use the computer.
Say it one more time.
No, I was saying that's why it was saying use the computer because the cell phone gives us problems.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't really know what we can do because it be saying use your computer for best results. Maybe come in and come out and see what happened.
All right, bet.
Yeah, I'll play your video while we doing that. All right, let's go to this video right quick while we get the sound right.
Yeah.
Right back.
Let's down. Look at my whip. Look at my whip.
Dre Butterz, the conductor. You got commas in the game, so you don't ever say you can't go nowhere. You get that body from your mama, yeah. I see you, baby, on the come on, yeah.
Bust that shit down. This that shit now. My oh my. Bust that shit down. This that shit now. My oh my. I got
got runs in the blood, yes. I mean, that juice box like lunch, yes. Juice shake getting pulled up, I'm drunk. Yeah, I think shawty like me better when I'm on one. When I'm on, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Oh yeah, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Bust that shit down, this that shit now. My oh my, bust that shit down, this that shit now. My oh my. Yo, I see you, baby, you moving and capitalizing the stroke. You keeping it bossing, and you gonna give me a stroke. I got you fresh out the shower, I keep it so. That's the shit I'm missing when I'm on the road. Bust that shit down when I get you alone. Super thick, girl, that's what I want. Bust that shit down, this that shit now. My oh my. Bust that shit down, this that shit now. My oh my. My baby on the road, tryna take a nigga soul away. I give you the control. I give you the control. You wanna be in control. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Oh yeah, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Bust that shit down, this that shit now. My oh my. Bust that shit down, this that shit now. My oh my.
You got another video right here. We back. All right, we back. Can you hear me? Oh, you good? We good?
Yep, I can hear you. It's still a little staticky, but I can hear you way better.
All right. Well, we'll try to fight it through. If not, we'll have to do another interview later or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just asking you about your background though. You were starting off. You were saying you was raised in church.
Yeah. Raised in church, man, and both sides of my family in the music. My pops and my mom. So my pops is a musician. He plays and sings, and he kind of just like soon as I was out the womb with it, man. Like showed me some chords and all my cousins on both sides of the family, man. So I've been around it my whole life, entire life, pretty much.
So who were some artists that influenced you?
Huh?
Who were some artists that influenced you?
Shoot, man. The Dream was one of my favorite producers and artists, writers. Him, Kanye, Dr. Dre. Man, it's just so many cats, man. Jazzy Faye is actually one of the cats I work with now. So
Okay.
It's like amazing to,
So who you say influenced you the most?
The most, I'm gonna go with T-Pain and in the Dream. T-Pain in the Dream.
What you like about the Dream?
Man, I love his writing. I love his tone. I just love his creativity overall, pretty much, and his music selection. In it, like it's just feel good music. You know what I'm saying? I love making feel good music.
I've asked you about how was it working with Jazzy Faye?
Oh, Jazzy Faye? Oh, man,
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. It's lit, bro. It's lit. He a real extremely energetic guy, man. And, just watching them cats, like, when I was growing up, be in the room with them now is amazing, dude. And he's really, he really still doing a lot. Like, people don't even know he doing so much right now that, that's just current, behind the scenes. It's crazy.
So was you always, when did you start making music? I know you're producing, but when did you start? You say, are you rapping now, singing? What you call it now?
I couldn't hear you. Say it one time.
No, I was saying, so do you call yourself a rapper or a singer? Because that was kind of rapping and singing. So what do you call what you doing now?
Man, I don't really rap like for real. For real. I don't consider myself a rapper for real. I consider myself. I say a singer before I say rapper, like because I'm more so in the R&B. But I do some little patterns. You know what I mean? If I'm, if I'm in that vibe, but I'm not a rapper.
But was you always like that, or was you like producing for a certain while and then you started doing that?
Yeah, I was producing uh, for other people for real before I because like I said, let's go back to the to the roots. My church, when I was in church, I was singing, directing choir, praise team, mass choir. I was a singer, lead singer too. So I kind of like got an epiphany one time, like, hold on, I can get on here and sing a hook myself. And then I just started demoing hooks and just developing the sound, and here I am now.
So describe your sound.
Huh?
Describe your sound.
Say it one more time.
Describe your sound.
Uh, I'm interested in so many different genres. I kind of, for me, I, um, it's it's urban. I believe it's urban and a little pop sprinkled in there, here and there. But man, I don't know, man. Now I kind of developed my own sound with the combination of people that I've influenced with too, because that's just how it works. You know what I mean? But it's butter right now.
Mm. What's your creative process?
Um, from I prefer from scratch. I mean, of course, but I don't really have a set thing that I do now. We used to be doing the drums first and then doing some melodies. Now I just go off of pure vibe, just like however I'm feeling, whatever comes out. If I'm, it can be whatever. I'm kind of like free in my creativity now, more so than I was. I would say 5 years ago. I kind of was like in a box. I would do drums first and then do melodies. Now I'm kind of just like open to however it come.
Mm. So what's your current project?
Um, I got that single that you just played. Keep it going. That came out about 3 weeks ago. Keep it going, featuring Dre and Jonah. Then I just dropped another record today called "Wish You Will." I don't know if Dove Dove gave it to you, but yep, it just dropped today.
Mm.
It's actually like one of my first solo joints that I didn't put out in about 2 years with just me on it, because I'm always involving other people. I love working with other artists and getting different energies on track. So
Yeah, I see it's not on
yeah,
YouTube yet, is it?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Yeah, I just looked. I was gonna play it. I don't see it on here yet.
I'm gonna check it. Yep, it's called "Wish You Well."
So where you trying to go with your career? Like where your career goes?
Um, I really wanna, I really wanna just um really produce for other artists and help develop other artists, you know, in their journey, in their career, like, cause that's really my passion. And in the meantime, drop a couple records myself here and there. I'm not like, the artist that want to be like, oh yeah, I'm an artist, I'm about to go here, I'm a super, you know what I'm saying? I kind of want to I want to drop music when I want to from me, but I want to really ultimately, executive produce other artists, up and coming artists that's out there, already mainstream artists that, done their thing in the past from, I just want to build bring I want to bring, because I was in, like, I would say like 2 or 3 different eras of music in my lifetime. So I want to bring some things together from that time, you know, from the early 2000s and today. You know, I want to help push the culture forward, pretty much.
So what eras were you in?
I'm an 80s baby. So even a lot of artists I listen to from then, like I mess with the, you know, I mean, I'm gonna say from my knowledge of the time span, like Gerald Levert, Barry White, all of them cats like that, man. Stevie Wonder before my time, like I'm inspired by them too. So I would love to work with like Stevie Wonder or something like that. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. So, can you name the artists you worked with so far, and then name the artists that you want to work with?
Yeah. I worked with Big Sean before. Me and my cousin did 100 Keys featuring Rick Ross and Pusha T. That was a dope experience for me. That was like my first placement because I actually played keys and then got a chance to hear it come out on his album. It was like crazy. Worked with Sean. Man, Monica Brown. Monica Brown was a crazy experience for me too. I had no clue that I would ever work with her. Legend.
Come on, Monica, right?
Yeah, Monica.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That name to the last name, oh yeah, she did get married. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Her, I worked with Ray J. I worked with Boosie. Did a record on Ray J and Boosie. Dreezy out of Chicago. Had her single about, I think it was like 3 years ago. It's like one of her first singles, solo singles, Dreezy. Currently, got some new records out. Chris Brown and Snoop Dogg. Record called Turn Me On. Me, Jazzy Faye, and my production partner Jupiter, we produced that. And man, this who else? You said who I want to work with now too?
Yeah, in the future. Who ones you ain't worked with yet you want to work with?
I haven't worked with I would love to work with Travis Scott. Drake, of course. Dope artist, man, that I'm inspired by now, you know what I'm saying too. So like Drake for real. J. Cole, Jay-Z. Man, I can get some work in with P. Diddy too, man. I take it back to get some dancing going on.
What inspires you about Drake?
His writing abilities and his ability to capture emotions, you know what I mean, like, and paint pictures and then still have fun, you know what I mean, and like he really puts his life, as far as what I know and what I can hear, his life into the music, you know what I'm saying. So I'm inspired by that.
And what beat you got for Jay-Z?
You said what I got for Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Oh, I got something for him right now.
I'm saying, what kind of Jay-Z you trying to get from him though? What Jay-Z you want on the beat?
Man, I want to do some sample vibes, man, some hip hop stuff, man, like just create something from that time and combine it with, you know, what's going on now, and just try to create something new, man, something crazy.
Man, how you been dealing with COVID?
Man, I just keep God first, man. and I just try to be as positive as I can be, and just take care of myself, man. Take care of my family. You know, like everybody, I encourage everybody to keep washing their hands, like y'all supposed to be doing anyway. Sanitizing and eating healthier. Just eating healthier, being more aware of um, when I'm actually intaking and vitamins and really just being enlightened about what's really going on as being a human being on the inside of us. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, it's crazy. You got this immune system that's been working for you this whole time. You know what I'm saying? Because I smoke too. I don't smoke weed, but I smoke cigars, and I'm finding myself like I gotta this is what I'm actually putting into my body, my lung. You know what I'm saying? I think weed is a whole different thing than just straight tobacco, but I just been more mindful of taking care of myself.
Yeah, I don't smoke weed. I smoke cannabis.
Yay! it's a different time.
Oh yeah, I smoke cannabis, medical cannabis.
Wow.
So what's your interest outside of music?
You said what is it?
Your interest outside of music?
I'm gonna say my family, man. Pretty much my family, because I spend a lot of time away from them sometimes. So that's really about it. I'm thinking about getting into some pool, trying to learn how to become a professional pool player. I've been thinking about that and getting into some old schools, because it's just been strictly music for me my whole time. So now I got some ideas of I kind of want to do some old school cars and learn about that. Go on that journey.
Player?
Yeah, I want to do the pool too. I ain't got no experience. I play a little bit, but
you must be real good.
But I want to take it there. I want to really learn learn the ins and outs of the pool. I'm just a new journey.
But I think that's it's kind of I think that's shit. The ones that's really good probably been playing their whole life. They gonna take your money.
Yeah, that's why I say it's just a little. I ain't gonna play for no money. No money. Just play for fun.
Yeah, they gonna beat your ass. You don't see all them TV shows how they be doing? They gonna let you win that first game. Then they gonna be like, "Oh, let's make a little bet."
They know how to do it. For sure. It's a whole nother world. It's crazy.
So what kind of old school you want to get?
Man, I want to do the Grand National. I want to do a Cutlass, just gut it, go from scratch, learn. I don't know nothing about motors. For real, I just want to learn. You know what I mean? Just learn and do it myself, pretty much with the help of some friends or something like that. I've been on that lately for sure.
And then Grand advice?
Grand National is one of my favorite old schools.
Then what advice would you give to new artists?
I would give to new artists to I don't want to sing, sound cliche, but keep going and keep creating and know that the possibilities are endless. The possibilities for the new you always exist. The possibilities for the hit records exist. The words are infinite. The music is infinite. You know what I'm saying? So live, you know what I mean, in infinite. Live in that world and always know that everything is available to you. I just believe, that everything is available. If you in the studio, you struggling on the word, just know, come back to that. Hey, it's possible. It's the possibilities are endless. It exists. Find that line. You know what I'm saying? I would also advise them to find a great team, find people, or be around people that love you and that you love genuinely and that want to see you grow and you want to see them grow, because success, I I don't believe you can do it by yourself. You got to have a great team. You got to build a good connection, with yourself too, man. Work on yourself daily. You know what I mean? I just believe in self-realization, just not necessarily being hard on yourself or blaming yourself. Forgive yourself, love yourself, forgive everybody around you, and create. You know what I mean? Create. I don't want to keep going because I can go all day because I want to be a master motivator too, man. So
yeah, I like what you was talking about. Everything comes from the infinite.
Yeah, for sure. It's something that I ran across because I've always seek the truth. You know what I mean? And once I started, because I believe that like even this technology was going on with us, like this is an amazing thing. So like if we got this right here in our hands, like just imagine, and this human beings that
What's
have
in our
created
brain?
these things. Yeah, the human, yeah, it's like it's here, like right now. So it's like you gotta know that it's infinite. It's infinite.
Yeah, some people call it like God or whatever you call it, but that's the source.
Yeah, the source, the pure source, the pure consciousness, whatever you want to call it, it exists in every last one of us. You know what I mean? That's what I believe.
So what's some of your favorite books?
Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. The Game of Life and How to Play It
By Forrest Shin. I like that book too. All right,
yeah.
Keep going. See what you got.
Man, I mean, I be on the audiobooks a lot too. So because sometimes I just let it play, as a man thinketh.
Mm-hmm. You know what I noticed with me?
I just got
I noticed that because I listen to them books so much, I noticed like they in my subconscious now, but it be like sometimes it take like years for it to really hit you. Like it take me like 2 or 3 years. Like I listened to it like 5 years ago, and now it's hitting me the shit it was saying. So it's kind of like you gotta listen to it, then grow with it a little bit. Yeah. People be thinking that shit gonna come right then when you listen to it.
Yeah. It's definitely one of those things like when you are like when you're a kid, you hear words like elemental P. Like when you learn the alphabets, elemental P is just like to you elemental P. And then when you grow, you be like, oh no, it's actually LMNO P. You know what I'm saying? Because when you learn things, it's a process. It's always a process. And that's another thing I tell artists too. Enjoy the process, because that's where the real meat is. That's where the real life is today, right now, the present moment. You know what I'm saying?
What would you like to say to your fans and supporters?
Man, I'm gonna say this to my supporters. I appreciate the time for you even just push and click, you know what I'm saying, or reposting, or even dancing to my music. The families, all of the families, man, because this year I've been seeing so many families together, man, on TikTok and Instagram at they drive-through graduations, at they weddings, and man, all of these different events with people's families together, listening to my music. Man, I appreciate it. I love everybody, man. I try my best to love everybody, man, and do, you know what I'm saying? So that it means the world to me, man, for somebody to even, have me in their home and in them important moments, man. So I appreciate it, man.
All right, man. I want to say thanks for coming through politicking with me.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, I think technology was hating though, but we'll get it right next time.
Oh yeah, it's a process. This is beautiful, man. Man, much success to you, man. I appreciate your time.
No doubt. What's your social media and everything?
Dre Butterz, DREBUTTERZ 313. That's on Instagram. That's on Twitter. Dre Butterz 313. DREBUTTERZ 313.
All right, y'all. We out. Make sure you go follow my man and make sure you like and subscribe. I'll be back in like 30 minutes with another interview, so just stay tuned. Yeah, a marathon today. I'm doing like 3 interviews. I'm working today, man.
Let's get to it.